Neil, busy day for you yesterday. Just talk me through it. How was it? Did you get everyone you wanted?
Yeah, pretty much so. I think it was a good day all round. To be honest, we managed to get a couple of young lads out to get them some, first team experience, and it just sort of freed up a little bit of funding to, bring in some quality players that will, really add competition to the squad we already have.
And these transfer deadline days are always pretty hectic. How much is it a case of you go and you say I want this player, and how much is it kind of you have to find what you can?
It is mad. There seems to be more and more transfer deadlines, throughout the season, and we're always on the lookout for players. And there's always, players we're looking to potentially bring into the club, and it always seems to come to a head, on days like yesterday. With the size of squad we had before the additions, and whatever we had yesterday, that we've got to go through till January, and you can just pick up a couple of little niggles or a couple of suspensions, and before you know it, you're right down to the bare bones. So I think that's why you tend to get a little bit of a rush on deadline day, just to keep all the bases covered, and the three we've brought in certainly cover all bases.
And the guys you brought in, you mentioned they're all quite young guys, but they're all, they've got higher league experience. Are you expecting them to be sort of straight into the team, or are they more backup?
Well, we've not named the team yet, but they're not coming to, play in the reserves or anything like that. They're here to make an impact in the first team squad, and if you can't beat having competition, and if they can start in the team and hold on to their place, is brilliant. If they're not in the team and others are up in their game because of the competition, that's why they come to the club.
So we'll wait and see who's in the team on Saturday. It's Southend away. You've had a couple of 0-0 draws beforehand. Obviously there was a bit of concern conceding too many goals earlier in the season. Do you think you've kind of maybe almost gone too far the other way, being too tight defensively and not enough going forward?
Well, I think the last couple of games we haven't scored, but we've certainly had a lot of chances, and those chances were going in earlier in the season. And we have conceded far too many goals this season, and I don't think there was too much wrong with the way we were defending. We've talked about it as a group, and there were silly individual mistakes, and I think we've just cut those mistakes out. And because we've done that, we look far more solid. It's obviously coincided with us not scoring the last couple of games, but we're not on a bad little run at the moment, and I think if we make the same chances that we've made in the last two games, I'd be very surprised if at least one didn't go in, next time out.
And what about Southend then? What are you sort of worrying about? Where are their strengths and weaknesses?
It's a tough place to go. They're on a good run of form. I think it's 5 on the spin they've won now, including the cup games. I think they're a good experienced team at this level. They've got good players who are, know this level, and they've got a chance of getting out of the division this year. Certainly, they've moved up to third. Very experienced manager, and it is a tough place to go. It's going to be a real battle on Saturday.